Okay, I just dug my thickness sander out. I haven't used it in quite a while. I used to use it to make a lot of shaker boxes, steam bent oval and round ones. I wanted to try a new technique for making the stems for pipes out of multiple pieces of wood, and I had to get them down to a certain thickness in 3/32 of an inch. So I got it out, cleaned it off, and I built this myself. Okay, got a 1/2 horsepower motor, spring loaded belt tensioner. Right now I've got it hooked temporarily into my bandsaw dust collection. I need to get some longer hose so I can put it out in the middle of the floor when I use it. It's got a 6-inch drum. I use hook Velcro on the drum, and then I have Velcro backed rolls of 150 grit abrasives that I wind around it. Works real good. The plate you see laying there is the push stick. The back block is where your thumb goes. The front block, your fingers go between the two, because if by chance the wood starts to curl and slips over the edge of the push stick, you're going to have some nasty black and blue fingernails. Believe me, I've had it happen. It hurts. But yeah, you're pushing the wood through. I can go down to 40/1000ths of an inch on this. I've never tried thinner, but I've done very small shaker boxes at 40/1000ths. So it all built, all scrap plywood, piece of PVC drain pipe that I heated. It's the thin stuff like you use for, you know, sewers and things like that. But the in-feed table's adjustable for thickness. It's got a hand wheel with a lock knob so that it can't back off on you. See if I can get in there. Oh, there's the motor down underneath. And I built the spring tensioning to keep the belt constant, so I'm not having to crawl under there and adjust the blooming thing. But it works really good. I got it on wheels so it rolls around. Belt guard. Even Danger Shop has belt guards. On the outfeed side, I've got a piece of neoprene about 3/16 of an inch thick that has enough give. You can put, I've had up to 1.5 inches wood through here. But this keeps the dust confined to the wheel area, so it gets sucked out. This thing will produce a tremendous haboob of dust if you don't have dust collection. I mean, when I test ran it, I didn't have dust collection on it, and I had trouble finding my way out of the shop. It is really efficient. And then on the front, I've got a plastic finger guard. You do not want to run your finger in there while it's running. The wheel is turning toward you at the bottom, obviously. And if you were to jam your finger in there, it would peel your fingernail off in less time it takes me to yell a nasty word. But yeah, plate's made out of 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood, epoxied together and with screws so it can't change shape on me. I picked up a piece of second Formica down at Menards. They had a chip out of one corner, countertop material, and that's what it slides on. That works really well. Once in a while I give it a wipe down, and real light coat of orange wax, because you can remove almost all of it, but it's just enough there to make it slide real easy. The two arrows mark the end of the drum. You want to be between those, of course. I shift around each pass I make with the wood. I move it to a different section so that you're not overheating the abrasive glue and causing it to come off. It runs much cooler, works much better that way. But yeah, I got a blast gate on top, and then there's several blast gates between this and my outside vent, because I have my dust collector venting right out through the wall. I don't deal with bags anymore. Well, not the cloth kind. I got enough bags in this neighborhood. But yeah, it works good, and it's come in handy sometimes when I've done turnings and stuff. If I need a thin strip to do something with, a handle or whatever to put on a wood turning, I can run it through here to get it precise and then steam bend it, which I've got one of the Earl steam bending kits. Works great, as long as you can find a piece of PVC that doesn't melt at 212 degrees steam temperature. That's hard to find, so I'm looking maybe pick up a piece of scrap stainless steel pipe. I only need about 5 foot. Make me a new steam tube that won't melt. But yeah, I just thought I'd show it. I dug it out, dusted it off, and works like it should. I got yeah, you can barely see it, a steel plate with divot in it, and then I took a couple of nuts and rounded them over so that when I'm adjusting it up and down, it moves real smooth. Once in a while, put a little wax in there, you know, just so it don't bind up. Yeah, it does the job. I really don't need anything any bigger, because I don't plan on doing tabletops anymore. Though the last tabletop I built was out of white oak, and I ran it all through here to get it an even thickness before I glued up with biscuits. So that's another one of my crazy ideas. I wanted to do shaker boxes, and I had to have this to get the thickness, because you can't feed 1/16 3/32 stuff through a planer, not even glued down with carpet tape. It will shatter. Not good for the nerves. Yep. No, I don't have any plans for it. All this was built just by eye as I went along. That's the way I usually work. I usually don't draw out no plans, don't do any measurements or on the fly. I've got pillow block bearings that hold the shaft. I turn the drum out of pieces of MDF, all glued together to get the width I wanted. And I turned it on the lathe to get it perfectly round. And then I put on the hook Velcro. I just buy the stuff at Walmart. It works fine. Cheap. But that's it. It runs.